Hello everyone, story time. I have another Native American story called Dream Wolf by Paul Goebel. Look at that wolf. Oh, I love how his shadow comes down this way. Or the moon is casting shadow down there. Wow, look at all those flowers. That's called lavender. The prairie dogs. This is a Plains Indian story. Here we have the buffalo, so important. Got some birds sitting on their heads and backs. Probably eating some bugs off of them. In the old days, the people traveled over the plains, and they followed the great herds of buffalo. Every year when the berries were ripe, they would leave the plains and go up into the hills. They made camp in a valley where the berry bushes grow. Everyone picked great quantities, and they mashed the berries into little cakes, which they dried in the sun. These they stored in painted bags for the winter. So I was excited to read this after having read to you the other story about the parfleche bags, because you can see that they're using parfleche bags that they made down here, and they're hanging some to dry back here. So they're making the bags. Then also, look what's lined up on top in the sun here. All of those reddish spots are berries. They're making berry cakes. Here they are with the stacks of berries, and they're mashing them into cakes. Oh wow, look at these mounds of berries that they have picked. So they move to the mountains in the summer where the berries grow, and they can pick them and dry them. Here they are, drying in the sun. So they can have fruit in the winter when it's not growing. Pretty cool. Tiblo was too young to play with the older boys. He and his little sister Tonsky had to go berry picking with their mother and the other women and children. Tiblo was soon tired of picking and too full to eat any more. When nobody was looking, he slipped away with Tonksky to climb the hills. Where are they? Oh, there they are, sneaking off. And you can see all the women. Oh, look at these piles of berries and parfleche bags. So awesome. There they are, sneaking off. See over here. Yep, picking the berries. They climbed up and up among the rocks and cedar trees where bighorn sheep and the bears lived. Soon they could hardly hear the berry pickers laughing and calling to each other far below. Tiblo wanted to reach the top, and they climbed on, and they never noticed the sun starting to go down behind the hills. There goes the sun, going down. See the other creatures inside, woven into the bushes. It's kind of cool. There's one. Is that one? I can't tell. One there. Where are they? Oh, they're continuing on. It was getting dark when Tiblo knew they had to go back home. In the twilight, every hill and valley looked the same. He did not know which way to go, and he called out, and only the echoes answered him. Here they are. They're not sure which way to go to get back home. Ooh, look at that mountain cat. They wandered on. Tiblo was lost. Darkness closed around them. It grew colder, and they were tired and hungry, and Tongshi began to cry. Speaking of happy things, Thibaut found a small cave among the rocks, and they crawled inside to shelter for the night. What animals do you think those are? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, owls. Okay. They're holding hands and going for shelter in a cave. Look how dark it is. Oh boy, something scary there. I hope it's not too scary for you. I can hear you all crying. No, no, it's fine. The children were tired, and in a little while they fell asleep. And Thibaut had a dream. He dreamed that a wolf with shining eyes entered the cave. And in his dream he felt the wolf's hot breath and its rough tongue licking his face. The wolf lay down beside him. His shaggy fur was like a blanket which kept Thibaut and Tongshi warm. The sun was already shining into the mouth of the cave when Thibaut opened his eyes. Oh, it's a dream. Yeah, that's right. We remember this story is called Dream Wolf. Oh, there he is. Thibaut woke up his sister, and they crawled out of the cave into the warm sunshine. He took Tongshi by the hand, and they set off walking down the hill. Where'd they go? You see any animals woven into the rock pictures? What about on this side? Oh yeah, I see a few. When the children came to a stream, they stopped to drink. Suddenly, Thibaut saw that a wolf was sitting on some rocks close by, watching them. At once he remembered his dream. "Oh, wolf," Thibaut said, "we are lost. Mother will be crying. Help us to find our way home again." The wolf panted and smiled. "My children, do not worry. I will help you. Last night you slept in my den. Follow me now and I will take you home." Last night they were in his den. See his tongue? He's like panting. What are animals here? Huh. River otters maybe? Yeah. Oh, maybe some beavers? Oh yeah, I can see their tails. See that cool tail? It's a beaver tail. We have some water birds. A heron or a crane. Their long necks and long legs. Look at those S-shaped necks. That's awesome. The wolf trotted off. He looked back to see that the children were following. But from time to time he trotted ahead out of sight. But he always returned. I love these pictures. At last the wolf led them to a hilltop. The children were filled with joy to see their home in the valley below. The wolf sat back on his haunches and smiled, and then he trotted off back toward the hills. The children begged him to come and live with them. "No," the wolf called back. "I like to wander from place to place with my friends. Listen for me in the evenings. You will hear me calling and you will know that I never forget you." Wow, here they are. Look, there's our home. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. There's a turkey bird of sorts. Something owlish. There's their home. Here's the birds. Maybe they're pheasants. People in the camp saw the children coming down the hill. The men jumped on to their horses and galloped out to bring them home. Everyone was happy that the children were safe. What a welcome. How would you like that kind of homecoming? Look at them there. Safe. Tiblo and Tonchki are home. Maybe it's saying, Zach is home. Alvaro's home. Ian's home. Patrick's home. Holland's home. James is home. Daniel is home. Owen is home. Noah is home. Cook is home. Tiblo told how the wolf had brought them home. Everyone walked into the hills to thank the wolf. They spread a blanket for him to sit on. They gave him necklaces and other beautiful gifts. There has been close kinship with the wolf people for as long as anyone can remember. That is what they say. Look at him there, getting all his gifts. Looks like he got a pile of berries too. Wow, beautiful picture. Look at that, wow. They are really dressed up. Look at all those feathers. The wolves are no longer heard calling in the evenings at berry picking time. Hunters, oh, no, this just shows a little bit of modern. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye.